everyone. My name is Patrick Rooney. I'm a graduate student in the Watson College at Brigham University, where I study system science within the School of System Science and Industrial Engineering. I will be finishing my master's program this semester, graduating in December of 2025. I'd like to just kind of talk about my background pre-SSIE. I did my undergrad at Binghamton as well, and I majored in math and chemistry. And later on in my undergraduate studies, probably around my junior and senior years, I got really heavily involved in more of the statistics and like machine learning curriculum that is offered through the math department. And I became really interested in kind of building a career and gaining more exposure in that type of field. So I started investigating graduate programs that Binghamton offers, focusing on that type of curriculum. And among the different offerings, I really resonated the most with the SSIE department because of the emphasis on like real world applications of machine learning and data science, especially in like healthcare. And so from there, I kind of knew that I wanted to go into the system science graduate program, and I was able to kind of parlay that into a 4+1 program with my math degree, and then make that shift from Harpur to Watson, and ultimately ended up with the SSIE school. Went smoothly, but it was a bit of an adjustment period at first. Like I said, the engineering curriculum is very much applied, whereas my background in math and chemistry is more theoretical. So maybe a little bit more of like real world case studies and understanding like applying science rather than the underlying theory. But overall, I think that kind of makes me a more well-rounded student. The department offers a lot of opportunity for students to look at use cases of machine learning and data science in the healthcare space. And I'm also currently working as like a data scientist at CVS Health as I wrap up my grad program. So really, it was a nice merge to gain that hands-on experience looking at how data science and machine learning and really applied mathematics are used in the healthcare space. Looking at just these broad data science topics, and more specifically gaining exposure doing projects and building out case studies and use cases for ML and like data science approaches in the healthcare space really helped me bolster my resume and gain the right like use cases for these topics of interest. I think it's too hard to hone in on a specific memory, but I think the thing that I really appreciate the most out of the SSIE department is the emphasis on contemporary topics in some of the curriculum. I'm just going to shout out a couple of my favorite courses, those being SSIE 519, Applied Soft Computing, as well as SSIE 631, Foundations of Neural Networks. I took each of these courses last school year, and they really helped me learn a lot about generative AI and like the foundations of generative AI. You're learning about the cutting edge technology, and now it's something that I use. I've learned skills, I should say, that I use every day on the job at CVS. So that's why I would say that those courses, and specifically the offerings that emphasize like the cutting edge and contemporary technology, are my favorite offerings from SSIE. Really like to apply the mathematical thinking and the higher level theory on the job with CVS. Like I mentioned, I'm a data scientist. And I'll talk quickly about what my team does at CVS. So I work on the store operations team. And essentially what my team is responsible for is using our internal data to build the models and train the algorithms that help us staff pharmacists, schedule labor hours, predict sales volume, and also visualize insights and communicate with like leaders in talent acquisition and HR. Of course, it's very important because we need to staff our locations and ensure that our forecasts are correct. So I think ultimately the ability to kind of apply that mathematical and computational side to a real world business use case is what motivates me the most and what I really enjoy about what I learned through SSIE. Great. The EngineNet program is awesome for working professionals. My professors are very understanding and accommodating with the remote students in terms of making sure that assignments and lectures are posted regularly. I meet with professors when we have free time to discuss our progress in the course and make sure I'm staying on track. And of course, EngineNet staff is very accommodating as well. So it's been a remarkable experience, and I would heavily recommend any working professionals who are looking to advance academically. The number one goal right now is to complete my MS program in system science. Number two is to continue learning how to be a better business analyst. When I talk about working with CVS Health and communicating business insights, it's really important to understand how to communicate with broad audiences. Like I said earlier, we work with talent acquisition and like HR business partners. So I think to develop that business acumen of understanding when to use more technical language and more specific to the data science side of things versus when to bring it to a broader business scale, depending on your audience, is kind of something that I want to keep working toward. I would just absolutely tell myself to not worry about what the future holds, right? Thinking about where I started at Binghamton as an undergrad studying math and chemistry to now where I'm at wrapping up this system science MS through engine well-being and data scientist at CVS. It's almost like a complete 180 from where I thought I would be when I started my studies. So I think I would just tell myself to kind of be patient and have some grace in terms of what tomorrow will bring, and ultimately just continue to be consistent and dedicated to what you like to study.